Authentic collaboration. The ability to foster collaborative experiences that are characterized by high degrees of personal accountability, self-awareness, empathy, and compassion. Authentic collaboration mitigates the uncertainty and discomfort that often accompanies change.
The way in which I think the Pittsburgh Foundation and I personally have begun to apply what we learned through the program is a much more inclusive approach to management. I think a much more inclusive approach to leadership. Just the idea of the group we put together, I think, embodies in some ways the concepts of this approach to leadership.
Every time we came together, we taught one another things. We shared our struggles and challenges, and we got advice from one another.
And what I found most helpful is that the accountability that was inherent.
Again, I think all that goes back to the mindset piece. It's not that people don't want to provide good service to the community. It's not that they don't want to help people change and be better. But I think we do it in a lot of times in isolation of our own organization, our own self, without looking at the whole, of what needs to take place.
Empathetic leaders with presence inspire the best in others, but they are a rarity. The brain adapts to the environment, and the quality of our relationships is our environment. The brain's ability to change itself gets stronger in the company of familiar and caring others.
I know that I did a call with you right before the board retreat, and you helped me completely reframe what I was going to do with that retreat. And I was going into that retreat too much in my head. I wasn't taking the whole person in. I certainly wasn't taking enough of the heart into the process. And so we changed it so that it became a very honest time of sharing with lots of participation and discussion all around the table, not just me presenting facts and information to the board. And it was a terrific session, and I heard later from a board member who had been on the board a long time and just said it was a really remarkable opportunity for honest dialogue that occurred.
The organization is an open network where communication flows freely and creativity and innovation are prized.
On a deeper level, I think what this program really gave me was a sense of how one can go about and drawing on their whole person in being present and being a leader, and sharing ideas with other leaders, and building community in the workplace in a constructive way that makes you a better and more effective leader.
Neuroscience-based interventions, integrated leader assessment, empathy and compassion exercises, culture assessment, key relationship patterns, power of inspiration, leader outcomes, personal power, authentic relationships, potent mentoring and coaching, strategic progress, real collaboration, response flexibility.
I said, for a long time, some of the staff members and I had kind of a running joke about the fact that we felt that we were on a hamster wheel here, and running as hard as we could and as fast as we could, and really being motivated, and but not feeling that we were moving forward. And it was so discouraging and really not so funny. And I thought, what's wrong? I have a lot of experience in this job. I have a lot of motivation. I have passion for what we're doing. I feel like we're doing quality programs. What's the missing element? Why can't we move forward? Why can't we get to the next level? Why can't we have some more capacity built? Why can't we be more strategic? And I think that through this process, we are all feeling, especially me, I'm feeling very hopeful that with the changes that we've already made, with the changes that I think we will have the capacity to make, with my feeling that I'm better able to surface some shifts that need to occur, I really feel like we're going to be able to get off the hamster wheel. And, we talked about making staff t-shirts with a hamster wheel and then a slash across it. And again, to reference Jim Collins in the Good to Great book, which was one of the things that was recommended through this process and our discussion along the way, he talks about the idea of a flywheel, where it takes a lot of effort to get it going, but once it starts moving, it begins to build up and store energy that can be then released at a time when you need it, but it's not constantly draining you. And so I think that that's now our new metaphor that we're working toward.
Reflection questions. Are your leaders available, responsive, and reliable? What blocks the spirit of inquiry, accountability, and healthy challenge in your organization? What team in your organization or client system exemplifies authentic collaboration? What one action could you take or stop taking to increase authentic collaboration at work? Is it easier for you to have compassion for others or for yourself? Is compassion a freely given commodity during times of need in your workplace?